Greetings fellow Whovians and welcome to Timey Wimey Review and a brand new Doctor Who quiz. I had so much fun doing the quiz back in January and thank you for all the feedback that I got and your scores. I really enjoyed it, so I thought let's do another one for February. In this case, February 29th. Happy leap year. You can't get any more timey-wimey than that. So let me know in the comments below your scores for this quiz. Try and keep the answers out there as best as possible so everyone gets to have a turn with this quiz. And it's just for fun here. No Google is needed. Let's get straight into it with Doctor Who knowledge. I'm going to ask you 10 questions, all worth 1 point each. Good luck. Here comes the first question. Which series or season of modern Doctor Who did the Sontarans make their return in the episodes The Sontaran Stratagem and The Poison Sky? So name me the number of the season of modern Doctor Who where the Sontarans made their return in the episodes The Sontaran Stratagem and The Poison Sky. Question 2. Name the item that River Song took from the Doctor, threw in the air and blasted to pieces with her gun in the episode The Big Bang. So question 2. Name the item that River Song took from the Doctor, threw in the air and blasted to pieces with her gun in the episode The Big Bang. Question 3. Name the month Peter Capaldi was announced as the 12th Doctor back in 2013 in a live televised Doctor Who special. Name that month. Question 4. Who was the presenter of that live special? And I'll give you some multiple choice answers here. Was it A. Zoe Ball, B. Jo Wiley, or C. Claudia Winkleman? A, B, or C? Question 5. Mrs. Flood had made an impact at the end of the Christmas special, The Church on Ruby Road. Name the actress who plays Mrs. Flood. Question 6. Nice and easy. Name this alien. Question 7. What symptom did the Doctor think K9 had in the story Destiny of the Daleks? Question 8. Name the Time Lord President who was seeking immortality and trapped the incarnations of the Doctor in the Death Zone on Gallifrey in the 5 Doctors. I'll read that again because I did stumble a little bit there. Name the Time Lord President who was seeking immortality and trapped incarnations of the Doctor in the Death Zone on Gallifrey in the 5 Doctors. Question 9. Name the space station that Rose and the 9th Doctor travelled to in The Long Game and the Series 1 finale, Bad Wolf, Parting of the Ways. Name the space station that Rose and the 9th Doctor travelled to in The Long Game and the Series 1 finale, Bad Wolf and the Parting of the Ways. And question 10. What was the first Doctor Who story to be officially released in 1999 on DVD? Again, I'll give you a multiple choice answers. Is it A, The 5 Doctors, B, Spearhead from Space, or C, The Robots of Death? Give yourself a bit more time just to go through those questions and find out those answers. Whilst you're doing that though, I just want to say a massive thank you for everyone supporting this channel during February, because I haven't done that many videos in February, unfortunately, because I've been ill with this horrible cold type virus that's been just going around the UK, and it's been horrendous. If you've had it, let me know, and I hope you have a speedy recovery, because I'm still not 100%. As you can tell, my voice is still a little bit hoarse, and I've been really stumbling on my words a little bit here today, so I do apologise for that. But again, just thank you for keeping the channel going and watching my videos. It really really does help, and I truly appreciate it. If you are new to this channel, hello and welcome. I will promise you I'm getting better. I will not be ill that much more longer, I hope. But if you are new to this channel, this is dedicated to anything and everything related to Doctor Who, so do check out my videos. I'm also on Facebook and X, and I also do some fun stuff on TikTok as well. Right, enough of the waffle. let's go through the answers on the Doctor Who knowledge. So question 1, which series or season of modern Doctor Who did the Sontarans make their return in the episodes of Sontaran Stratagem and The Poison Sky? It was series 4. I'm looking for series 4. If you said season 4, that's fine. Give yourself a tick as well. But the number I was looking for was 4. Question 2. Name the item that River Song took from the Doctor, threw in the air and blasted to pieces with a gun in the episode The Big Bang. Of course, it was the fez. The poor fez. Fezes are cool. Question 3. Name the month Peter Capaldi was announced as the 12th Doctor in the live televised Doctor Who special back in 2013. It was the month of August. And a little bit of a bonus, it happened on my birthday on the 4th of August. I think it was on a Sunday as well. Question 4. Who was the presenter of that live televised special? I gave you multiple choice there. Was it A, Zoe Ball, B, Jo Wiley, or C, Claudia Winkleman? The answer was A, Zoe Ball. Well done if you got those 2 questions in particular. Question 5. Mrs. Flood had made an impact at the end of the Christmas special, The Church on Ruby Road. But name the actress who is Mrs. Flood. It is, of course, Anita Dobson, most famous for being Ange in the British soap EastEnders, and also married to rock legend Brian May. But the answer I was looking for there was Anita Dobson. Question 6, nice and easy. Name this alien. Well, the answer is Steve. He's from Sheffield and he also works in finance. No, I'm joking. The alien I'm looking for is a Zygon. Well done if you got that alien. Question 7. Again, well done if you got this answer. What symptom did the Doctor think K9 had in the story Destiny of the Daleks? It was laryngitis. I think it was just a clever way of writing K9 out of the story so it didn't have to take on the Daleks. Imagine if it did though. K9, it would have just been vaporized. Wouldn't have happened. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Can K9 take on the Daleks? I would like to see it one day, but I don't think he's going to stand much of a chance. Anyway, moving on. Question 8. Name the Time Lord President who was seeking immortality and trapped incarnations of the Doctor in the Death Zone on Gallifrey in the special The 5 Doctors. Of course, it was President Barusa. Question 9. Name the space station that Rose and the 9th Doctor travelled to in the Long Game and the Series 1 finale Bad Wolf and Parting of the Ways. It was Satellite 5. And finally, question 10. What was the first Doctor Who story to be officially released in 1999 on DVD? I gave you multiple choice answers here. Was it A, The 5 Doctors, B, Spearhead from Space, or C, Robots of Death? It was A, The 5 Doctors. It was part of a pilot from the BBC with some other programmes, but it was The 5 Doctors. But a little bit of a fun fact, in China, Doctor Who the movie was the first to be released. But officially from the BBC, it was The 5 Doctors. So well done. Let me know in the comments how many that you got. But move those points on to the next round, which is Doctor Who Connections. So I'm going to give you 4 questions. And with the answers from those 4 questions, for question 5, what is the connection? I feel that you might get the connection quite easily, but maybe not all the questions. But good luck. Here we go with question 1. In this connections round, name the hit song by the Pet Shop Boys with the lyrics, "For everything I long to do, no matter where or when or who, has one thing in common too." So name the hit song by the Pet Shop Boys with these lyrics, "For everything I long to do, no matter where or when or who, has one thing in common too." Question 2. Which band had a hit in 2015 with the song title King? Question 3. Name the children's sci-fi drama which aired for 1 series back in 1991 on the BBC, which starred Jacqueline Pearce and a very young Kate Winslet in her very first major television role. That's question 3. Name the children's sci-fi drama which aired for one series in 1991, which starred Jacqueline Pierce and a very young Kate Winslet in her very first major television role. Question 4, bit random question this one. Kirby, English and Persian are all types of which green-coloured vegetable/fruit? Kirby, English and Persian are all types of which green-coloured vegetable/fruit? And question 5, name the connection. What connects those answers to a Doctor Who related answer? Again, give yourself a few minutes just to go through those answers. I hope you got the connections. Here we go with question 1 from Doctor Who Connections. I ask you, name the hit song by the Pet Shop Boys with the lyrics for everything I long to do, no matter where or when or who, has one thing in common too. It's so hard to read that without actually wanting to sing the lines. I won't sing it because no. And the answer I was looking for is It's a Sin. So for everything, oh screw it, I'll sing it. For everything I long to do, no matter where or when or who, has one thing in common too. It's a sin. Yeah, that's the answer. It's a sin. Question 2. Which band had a hit in 2015 with the song title King? The answer I was looking for was Years and Years. Have you got the connections yet? Question 3. Name the children's sci-fi drama which aired for one series in 1991, which starred Jacqueline Pierce and a very young Kate Winslet in her very first major television role. The answer was Dark Season. Do you remember it? Let me know in those comments. And question 4. Kirby, English and Persian are all types of which green-coloured fruit/vegetable? It is cucumber. Now, the reason why I said fruit/vegetable is, although considered a veg, it grows from flowers and contains seeds. So it technically, botanically, it's a fruit. But the answer I was looking for, basically, is cucumber. And question 5, what is the connection? Well, these were the titles of programs and dramas written by Russell T Davies. Of course, current showrunner of Doctor Who, Russell T Davies. He wrote It's a Sin, Years and Years, Dark Season, which I would definitely like to check out. I never remember that program before, so if you have, well done you. And Cucumber as well. Some great dramas there. If you haven't watched them, do check them out. I hope you enjoyed that connections round. They were all worth 1 point each. But let's move on to the final round, which is, well, all worth 2 points each, and this is the rhyme and reason for it all. One, it's loosely based off the video that I've just done about the Chris Chibnall era. Do check that out on the Timey Wimey YouTube channel. But the other part of it was from the British game show Pointless. If you haven't seen it, basically you've got to name the most obscure answer from a particular question. And on the grand finale for this one, it was a Doctor Who based Pointless question. And they asked 100 people to name as many 13th Doctor title episodes. And if you were particularly good at this one, you would have won the grand prize, because out of the 100 people that they asked in this survey, no one could answer one. They could not name one 13th Doctor episode title, which I thought was absolutely heartbreaking. So I thought, let's try it here. Let's see how you, my fellow Whovians, get on with this one. So I'm going to give you clues to the episodes. You've just got to name the 13th Doctor titled episode. I'll also give you some initials for these as well, just to help you along the way. So question 1, name the episode title. The Doctor and companions arrive in Alabama in 1955 and meet this famous American activist. So again, name the title of this 13th Doctor episode. The Doctor and companions arrive in Alabama in 1955 and meet this famous American activist, and the initial is R. Question 2. The Doctor encounters another incarnation of the Doctor not seen before, and Graham encounters Captain Jack Harkness for the very first time, and the initials are FOTJ. Question 3. The Doctor and her companions arrive in 1816 and encounters the lone Cyberman for the very first time. The initials for that episode is THOVD. Question 4. The Doctor finds a laboratory where Professor Jericho is conducting psychic experiments on Claire, who is also turning into a weeping angel. The initials VOTA. And finally, question 5. The 13th Doctor does battle one last time with her companions and friends from the past to take on the combined forces of Daleks, Cybermen, and the Master. The initials to that episode is TPOTD. Whilst you're working out those clues and putting down those answers, I thought I'd just give you a little bit of Doctor Who news that's happened recently. Some of you might know of this, some of you might not. Basically, on the BBC Writers website, I'll put a link in the description below, you can now access, as part of the Whoniverse, a ton of Doctor Who scripts from the classic era, the modern era, now, and even the spin-offs such as the Sarah Jane Adventures, Torchwood. I do recommend that you check out this website because there is so much, if you're a massive fan of Doctor Who, there's lots of material there to absolutely go crazy over. And it's definitely fascinating to see some of the sort of the storyboarding going on in these scripts, and some of the stuff that got taken out of the scripts that you didn't get to see on the final part on the screen. So again, I'll put the link in the description below for all those wonderful scripts that are now available via the BBC Writers website. Again, check it out, it's fantastic. Anywho, back to the quiz. And yeah, the final one, all worth 2 points each in this round. And it's basically name me the 13th Doctor episode titles. Here we go. So for the first question, the Doctor and companions arrive in Alabama in 1955 and meet this famous American activist. The initial was R. The answer I'm looking for was Rosa. That was the name of that title. Question 2, the Doctor encounters another incarnation of the Doctor not seen before, and Graham encounters Captain Jack Harkness for the very first time. The initial to that episode is FOTJ, and the title I was looking for is Fugitive of the Judoon. Question 3, name this 13th Doctor episode title. The Doctor and her companions arrive in 1816 and encounters the lone Cyberman for the very first time. The initials was THOVD, not Vide, and the answer I was looking for is The Haunting of Villa Diodati. The Haunting of Villa Diodati. Very much an underrated episode. I would say definitely is going to be a Who classic, I think, in my opinion, in a few years' time. Time will tell, it always does. Question 4, the Doctor finds a laboratory where Professor Jericho is conducting psychic experiments on Claire, who is also turning into a weeping angel. The initials of this episode title was VOTA, that is Village of the Angels. Now, technically it was part of chapter 4 of the Doctor Who Flux story arc, but the episode title I'm looking for in this answer is Village of the Angels. And finally, question 5. The 13th Doctor does battle one last time with her companions and friends from the past to take on the combined forces of Daleks, Cybermen, and the Master. The initials was TPOTD, and of course it was the finale, phenomenal finale, The Power of the Doctor. I hope you did well on those episode titles. Again, they were worth 2 points each. Total them all up with the rest of your answers. And let me know in the comments below your score. It is out of 25 from these questions. Again, let me know in the comments below what your score was. What did you like about this quiz? What did you dislike about this quiz? Anything you would like me to do in a future quiz? Because I am enjoying them. I would like to do some more in the future, pending on the popularity of this one. I'll definitely do at least one more in March because I want to tie it in with Comic Relief Red Nose Day. So I'll be releasing that in March. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments the scores. What did you like? What did you dislike about it? But again, thank you for participating in this quiz. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the cloise bell for more notifications. Come say hello and follow me on Facebook and X. And do check out my other fantastic Doctor Who related content on the Timey Wimey Review TikTok page. And of course, right here on the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. Again, thanks for watching and participating. I hope you had fun. Stay safe and I'll see you soon.